Am I the a-hole for ignoring my stalker's apology? I am a 20 years old college student who has lived in my university's dorms for the past 2 years. One of the people I met while living here, who I'll call Maria, lived on a different floor than me, but would come up to my floor to hang out/speak to people. I am an engineering student, so whenever she came by, I was always nice, but tried to quickly transition the conversation so I could get back to studying. I guess I wasn't assertive enough, because Maria would try to stop by multiple times a day, expecting to talk for at least an hour each time. After 2 weeks of this, I either kept my door shut or had someone call me when she showed up. In response, Maria started following my online activity, asking the people who lived near me if I was around, or waiting for me to come back from class so she could speak to me. This really freaked me out, so I started straight up avoiding her. This tactic was working out well until one night Maria messaged me that there was an emergency. I went down to her room and she was having a panic attack/considering harm. I talked to her, and in the morning we both walked over to the student counseling services to make sure the proper people could help her out. It was quiet for about a week, but then she was back trying to have conversations. This time, though, they were much deeper. For example, telling me about her parents, desire to potentially transition genders, etc. I was still nice, but tried to cut conversations short. Another week passes and I receive a message that Maria needs to discuss something important. When she stopped by, Maria told me that she liked me romantically. I flat out replied that I am straight. She looked upset and left. After coming back from class the next day, I noticed there was a 2-page note left on my desk. While it did say some nasty stuff about me. For example, "You are a different kind of lonely. I don't know how you make it through life." I was mainly upset that someone had violated my personal space and snuck into my room. Maria had signed the note, so I sent her a message that her actions were unacceptable and to please never enter my room without my permission again. She lost it and sent a huge rant, then sent an apology. I ignored both, because it seemed like any time I responded, it would just feed her attention. This all happened last year, but since then, she has sent an apology message about every month over some new type of social media platform, for example, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, etc. Because I know she is still watching my online activity and movement throughout campus, I have ignored every single one of them. When I told a friend about my problems, she said, "I am TA because this is a person who had contemplated harm and I was contributing to the problem." I don't know though, Maria really freaked me out with the note and tracking my activity. So, guys, what do you think? Subscribe for more stories.